Welcome, everybody. Tonight I'll be sharing with you things that help you get ready to file your taxes for 2024, okay? Before I get started with the live video, if you haven't already watched this video about the new 2024 tax law update, make sure you go back to the live videos on my channel, on the live videos, to get access to this video. It's 20 minutes long, but it's worth it, you guys. Take advantage of the credits and deductions during tax season, and that will help you with increasing your tax refund, possibly if you're eligible, and also decreasing your taxes liability so that you won't have to okay, you guys, or owe so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to get started with get ready to file your taxes. The IRS has a lot of information, you guys, on the website, and it's in the description of this video. I have the link irs.gov on how to get ready to file your taxes. They updated this on yesterday. The information to help you get started with filing your taxes. I'm going to go right back to, okay, this right here. Get ready. IRS website has helpful resources for taxpayers. They posted this on January the 4th. It says the Internal Revenue Service encourages taxpayers to check out irs.gov for tips, tools, and resources to help them get ready to file their 2023 federal income tax return. Okay, so they've been giving series to remind taxpayers to help get them ready for the upcoming filing season. So I'm going to go over some of this in this live video and give you steps and also give you what's new, okay? So on the IRS site, it has the Interactive Tax Assistant. This is a tool on irs.gov that can help taxpayers with various tax law questions, including who needs to file a tax return, who is the best, what is the best filing status to use, and who can claim a dependent, and who is eligible to claim a credit or deduct certain expenses. So make sure you click that when you go to the website at irs.gov to learn more about the Interactive Tax Assistant. Also, the Earned Income Tax Credit Assistant, those who are eligible, this helps low to moderate income workers and families get a tax break. It can reduce taxes owed and may give taxpayers a larger refund. So taxpayer can use the Income Tax Credit Assistant to determine if they're eligible to claim Earned Income Tax Credit, if they have any qualifying children or relatives, the estimated amount of their credit, the filing status that they should use. And we know the Earned Income Tax Credit went up a little more this tax season than last tax season. I went over that in that last video I did on the 2024 tax law, okay? So make sure you watch it again. Also, check out the Where Is My Refund tool. Most of us are familiar with the WMR that we call it. Most refunds are issued in less than 21 calendar days, and taxpayers can use Where Is My Refund to check the status of their 2023 income tax refund within 24 hours of e-filing. Refund information is normally available after 4 weeks for taxpayers that file a paper return. Information on Where's My Refund will update overnight, so there's no need to check the tool more than once a day. And we know that last tax season with the Earned Income Tax Credit after the PATH Act, the date that people were seeing money in their accounts was on the February 22nd of 2023. So we don't know when it's the opening right now of the official date of tax season. But I'm just giving you the estimate of last year tax season of when that people who had claimed their Earned Income Tax Credit was able to see money in their account. So hopefully it's around about the same, okay? Also, you can check out IRS individual online account. Taxpayers with a social security number or an individual taxpayer identification number can create or access their IRS individual online account to get information they need to file their return. So it gives you all of this information on the individual online account, and you can click the online account to learn more about it. Now, what I want to go to right now is this. Get ready. Get ready to file your taxes. So you should been already, I've been saying this last year, tax planning. Tax planning is important for everyone. Getting organized, getting prepared, and getting ready today to file your federal income tax return, even though you might not have your W-2 or all the documents. You should be preparing for tax season, and this plan ahead can help you file an accurate return and avoid delays that can slow your tax refund. Also, learning about the tax laws will help you as well. Take advantage of the new credits, the deductions, and anything new that they have during the tax season. Okay, so planning ahead is very important, and the IRS wants you to know that. So, steps you can take now to make tax filing easier. You can create or access your account information at irs.gov/account. Use online account to securely access the latest information available about your federal tax account and see information from your most recent filed tax return. Now, while I'm sharing with you with this, last year a lot of people had to verify identity. You're probably going to have to verify identity this tax season too, if you didn't, especially if you didn't have to last year, because I know when I got ready to get all my software for my business prepared, when I was checking information going back in on irs.gov, I had to verify identity, driver's license, all that. So be prepared for that. If you're not haven't already did it, you're probably gonna have to do it this tax season due to fraud and everything that's going on. View your tax on payments and payment plans. Make payments and apply for payment plans. Access your tax records. Sign power of attorney authorization electronically from your tax professional, and manage your communication preferences from the IRS. And if you haven't already thought about if you're going to file online yourself, or you're going to choose a tax preparer, you need to decide that. If you have a simple return, then by all means, I say make sure you file it yourself on your own if you can, if you understand it. But if you can't do it, if you don't understand it, need help, then make sure you choose your tax preparer wisely. Okay, you guys, I said it every year. Make sure you gather and organize your tax record. This is important. Most people who make a lot of money doing, before tax season, the people who they are good at tax planning, getting ready so that they can take advantage of the credits, the deduction they won't have to owe, and anything available, they make sure they do. So wait to file until you have all your tax records, including forms W-2 from your employee. And I'm gonna say this: those who file with me during this tax season, if you start to file early and you don't have all your documents, we cannot get that back. Once we send those documents to the IRS, even though it's early in the tax season, my tax software partner already notified me and other tax professionals and let them know, hey, if you send this off, we cannot retract it or get it back. So once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, you guys, and that's forcing people to have to amend tax returns that takes a long time, 16 to 20 weeks to get back. So be careful, you guys. Wait on your forms before you file. So forms W-2, form 1099 from banks, issuing agencies, and other payers, including unemployment compensation, form 1099K, 1099 MISC. Let's see, Form 1099 INT, if you paid interest, other income documents and records of digital assets. 1095A, health insurance marketplace statement to reconcile advance payments or claiming premium tax credit for 2022 marketplace coverage. RS or other agency letters, any notices or anything, make sure that you wait to file and get all your tax documents, you guys, before filing, okay? Definitely want to check your individual tax identification number. It only needs to be renewed if it has expired and is needed on a U.S. federal tax return. If you do not renew an expired ITIN, the IRS can still accept your tax return, but it may delay processing it or delay tax credits owed to you, such as the child tax credit and the American Opportunity Tax Credit, which can impact when you get your tax refund. So make sure, guys, be careful and be planning ahead with all this. A lot of other information regarding this is on this irs.gov. Also, make sure you withheld enough tax by considering adjust your withholding. A lot of people argue about adjusting their withholding. I do have videos about completing the W-4 employee form is on my channel under the playlist. Also, filing exempt. So consider that if you owe taxes or received a large refund when you file, okay? It says consider adjusting your withholdings if you owe taxes or received a large refund when you file. Changing your withholdings can help you avoid a tax bill or let you keep more money each payday. So, it used to be that, if you file 0, 1, 2, or 3, but with the W-4 form now, you take out the amount that you want to pay extra, because on this form, after President Trump was in office, then they're not taking out as much out of your check at your employer. But by you using the W-4 form, which I explained on that video, then you get to put in how much that you want to avoid a tax bill, okay? You guys are avoid owing money. So I have that video again on my channel. Make sure you check that out, and also file an exempt. You can use the tax withholding estimator to help you determine the right amount of tax to have withheld from your paycheck. All of that is available on irs.gov. irs.gov does a good job of giving you information, and you can also, for those of you who want free filing, they do have the free filing that's opening when they announce the official day of tax season. Okay, you guys. Consider estimated tax payments if you receive a substantial amount of non-wage income like self-employment income, investment income, taxable Social Security benefits, and in some instances, pension and annuity income. You should make quarterly estimated tax payment. For estimated tax purposes, the year is divided into 4 payment periods, with the last payment due in mid-January. So you want to make sure you log into your account to make payment online at rs.gov/payments. All right, get bank to speed tax returns with direct deposit. They're telling us, even though I offer my clients, you guys, the paper checks, direct deposit, and the faster Discover Money Card, that you can get up to 4 days early. Those are the tax options. You choose however you want. They making sure the fastest way for you to get your tax refund is by filing electronically and choosing direct deposit. You guys, but you still can't file a paper return, but it's going to take a while. The fastest way, again, is direct deposit, and it gives you access to your refund faster than a paper check. Get your routing and account number by signing into your online banking account or contacting your bank. And I'm going to go over this. Make sure that you put in or give your tax preparer the right account and routing number. A lot of people was wondering why they didn't have their refund, and it's because they end up having to get a paper check from the IRS because they did not put in or give the tax preparer, or the tax preparer might have made a mistake in the routing and account number. So make sure that those are right when you're submitting your tax return during this tax season. And it says don't have a bank account, learn how to open an account at the FDIC insured bank. And they got a lot of information on here. If you are a veteran, see the Veterans Benefit Banking Program for access to financial services at participating banks. Also, prepaid debit cards or mobile apps may allow direct deposit of tax refund. They must have routing and account numbers associated with them. And I was just telling you guys about the Faster Money card that I offer as a tax refund option. You guys, direct deposits also avoid the possibility that a refund check could be lost or stolen or returned to the IRS as undeliverable. And once it returned, it takes a while for you to get your refund, and you have to get it in a paper check more than likely. Okay, you guys? So what's new? What's new is the taxpayers may receive a Form 1099-K. You guys, you know that was last year. They were saying that if you made the 600 threshold for payment apps or online marketplace to report payments, you will get the Form 1099-K. But that has been delayed for this tax season, for this tax year 2023. The threshold for tax year 2023 will continue to be payments over 20,000 and 200 transactions, although taxpayers could still get forms reporting less than that amount. So you still might get a 1099-K anyway. The IRS is planning a threshold of 5,000 for tax year 2024. So it's important for taxpayers to understand why they receive the Form 1099-K, and you get this information again at irs.gov. The link is in the description of the video. And it's also important for taxpayers to know what to do if they receive the Form 1099-K and shouldn't have, okay? So learn what's taxable as well. There's no charge to the taxability of income. All income, including from part-time work, side job, or the sale of goods, is still taxable. And you still, even though you don't have a 1099-K or don't receive one, you still have to report all income on a tax return unless it's excluded by law. Whether they receive the 1099-K, the Form 1099-NEC, or the Form 1099-MISC, or any other information on return or not, you're still supposed to report it on your tax return. What's not taxable? You shouldn't receive a Form 1099-K for personal payments, including money received bills and for repayment of shared expenses. That money isn't taxable. Let's see. Good record keeping is key. So be sure to keep good records because it helps you when it's time to file your tax return. And don't forget to keep track of expenses, what you sold and what you've been paid for services throughout the years, especially you're self-employed or have business, okay? It says it's a good idea to keep business and personal transactions separate to make it easier to figure out what you may owe. All of this information is important in tax planning. Also, be aware of the changes that may affect your tax return, okay? A lot of things like getting married. Some of you are divorced, separated. Be mindful of that, selecting how you're going to file this tax season. Also, let's see. Also, if you're qualifying for tax credit, like the child tax credit, earned income tax credit, and the child and dependent care credit, okay? For 2023, the child tax credit is worth $2,000 for each qualifying child. A child must be under 17 at the end of 2023 to be a qualifying child. For the earned income tax credit, eligible taxpayers with no qualifying children may get $600 for the 2023 tax year. Okay, for the child independent care credit, taxpayers may receive up to 35% of their employees' expenses. So you have to visit credits and deductions. And all of that, when you go to irs.gov, you should see credits and deductions on your screen and then go to it, you guys, and learn about all of those credits, because it's a lot, especially with the clean energy and vehicle credits. And I shared that once again on that tax, the new tax laws video, you guys, that was updated. So all this information for 2023 is available on irs.gov to learn more when you get there. Energy related credits are the biggest credits this tax season. Home energy tax credit. Take advantage, you guys. So I'm skipping down to the last one. You want to avoid refund delays and understanding refund timing. Many different factors can affect the timing of your refund after receive your return from the IRS. Although the IRS issues most refunds in less than 21 days, the IRS cautions taxpayers not to rely on receiving a refund by a certain date, especially when making major purchases or paying bills. So be prepared, you guys. Know about identity theft and refund fraud. The IRS cannot issue earned income tax credit and additional child tax credit refunds before mid-February because of the PATH Act. A lot of you are aware of that. And some returns require manual review may take longer. We experienced a lot of that during tax season last year. A lot of people still, when I did my updated videos, still have not received their tax refunds. Some returns filed electronically or on paper may need manual review. I have a video on there about review letters on my channel as well for those of you who need help with that. Also contacting your state congressman and also, if you have to, your state senator, you guys. So some returns filed electronically on paper may need manual review, delaying the process if our systems detect a possible error. The return is missing information or there is suspected identity theft or fraud. And some of these situations require us to correspond with taxpayers, but some do not. This work does not require special handling by an IRS employee. So in these instances, it may take the IRS more than normal 21 days. So be aware of all this information, you guys. Be aware of the information. For those of you who want to file with me during this tax season, I'm putting a link down in the description of this video. Started doing early tax filing on January the 3rd. And as soon as I get the information regarding the official date of opening of tax season, I will. Again, these are the tax refund and payment options that are available. Direct deposit, faster money, discover prepaid card, printed check, and you can make a payment also on that live portal that I put on the screen, you guys. Make sure you book all appointments before you decide to move forward if tax preparation with me. And let me mention this, with uploading the tax file, it can be W-2s, but you got to make sure that when you upload, if you don't have the actual documents that you can upload, what you can do is take a clear picture. I have to have a clear picture of your W-2 and clear picture of your tax documents and your license. So that's the difference in virtual. I didn't mention it on that live video about virtual tax preparation, but the upload documents, if you don't have it on your computer, all you have to do is take clear pictures. And again, the link is live.faceta.com/site/bygrace-tax. Preseason loans and refund advance loans are available, you guys. Also, don't forget, for those of you who want to join my free newsletter to get tax news updates, make sure you text JOIN to 1-833-527-0161, you guys. Okay, and I hope all this information I shared had helped you get well prepared for tax season. So make sure that you get ready and that you're planning.